Guys, welcome to the show. This is the first ever Jeremy's House podcast edition. So if you're going to have a guest on the show, might as well be the fucking coolest guy that's ever lived, aside from Joel McHale. Shout out to Joel McHale, but double shout out to, that's a real laugh from Huck. We should bottle up Hawkeye laughs and sell them in, well, maybe not that one, but the first one sounded real hot. The second one sounded like you got some candy in your truck.
Hey, Jeremy, thanks for having me.
John Stamos, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Got a little two-person audience. Just fellas. I know how you like the dudes.
Yeah.
I know how you like dudes as friends. We're not friends yet, but I've sent you so many messages on Facebook.
I've got a lot of weird stuff from you over the years.
Well, yeah. Do you have any friends that send you like fucked up shit, like animal attack videos?
Saget used to send me weird stuff.
Like what?
Like
fisting videos?
No.
I've gotten a few of those.
Have you?
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, we should pull one. We probably can't pull it up for YouTube, but my buddy will send me these videos. It'll start off, it's like a kid beating like Super Mario.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, this is wholesome.
Right.
And then it just immediately cuts to like a woman getting a fist.
Do they watch on or off? Or
Great question.
Thanks.
Usually on.
Let me talk about you, because I'm fascinated by you, Jeremy.
I don't know what that was.
Where are you from?
San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, you are. You're a Texas guy.
Yep. Big David Robinson fan. My dad was a military guy. Then he left. Don't know where he is. Shout out.
Okay. And how did you get this podcast? Like, how do you get celebrity? You know Joel, right?
I don't know Joel personally, but I won a contest to have lunch with him.
How was that?
If permission to speak freely?
Sure, it's your show.
Underwhelming.
Oh, he wasn't impressive?
Kind of a prick, but you know what? They say the coolest people in Hollywood
don't meet your idols.
Don't meet your idols. Although you're really changing the tune on that.
Thanks.
I've been a fan of you since General Hospital.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah,
or were you on Passions?
General Hospital. Felt like Passions.
Say it again.
Yeah. No.
I always wanted to be on a soap because it felt like the sex scenes on soap operas were like the most genuine. Like you see like Dawson's Creek,
right? James
Van Der Beek, Katie Holmes, like they'd be getting after it, but not in the way a soap would. You always like you tell me, but like I feel like in a soap opera, boners were encouraged.
Yeah, well, you could get boners. I was 18, so a strong wind would get me, an erection.
And that's what's up.
Yeah, that's your catchphrase, isn't it?
I'm trying to get it going. Nike's got Just Do It. Michael Lindell's got January 6th was a great day.
That's a good one. I got Have Mercy. It was
Have Mercy was yours.
Yeah,
that might be one of our. That might be one of our.
You don't have to yell. It's your show.
Sorry. Yeah, I forget I'm talking into a mic. First time doing a podcast.
Really?
Well, I've done a lot of practice podcasts in the shower.
You do stand-up comedy too, right?
I mean, I dabble. I do stand-up as much as like.
Did you break your nose when you were a kid or something?
Yeah, I was hit in the face by a football, Marsha Brady style.
Oh yeah, Marsha.
Yeah. You ever? Was there ever a time that you thought, man, I hope I don't end up in the basement of a comedy store?
On my way over here.
Yeah.
So you just started. So
I moved to Hollywood.
Yeah. Let's
my mom started dating this TV producer. Turns out, softcore porn producer.
No kidding.
His name's Jerry. Fuck you, Jerry.
He's an ass.
I fucking hate this guy. I don't know if did your parents stay together the whole time?
Yeah, I had good parents. Yeah.
Fuck, what was that like? Was that awesome?
Yeah, it was charming.
This is why you're so goddamn normal, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck. My mom, she's the shit, but she picks bad dudes.
What happened to your real dad?
Wow. All right, Katie Couric. I don't know. He dropped me off at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
He said, here's $5 in quarters.
Right.
Best of luck. Donkey Kong is rigged. And then I haven't seen him since. So, but it's all good. It's all good.
Where is he? Do we know?
I've got his phone number, but
should we call him?
We could try. Sorry I was blasting so much Rob Thomas when you came in. I'm a huge Matchbox.
Yeah, who isn't? Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You know Matchbox. No, who do you know? You know the Beach Boys.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That might be the coolest band to be friends with.
You know what? Here, let me call. So I was just talking to someone who said.
What if you call my dad? I'd be like,
Here.
what the fuck,
No,
John Stamos?
I was just talking.
My dad are friends. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, I was just talking to someone who said he was your dad.
You probably got the most famous people. Wait, here's my favorite part of opening a Red Bull. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's better than sex.
Have you had sex?
Nope.
Okay, we need to talk about that. Is there Wi-Fi in this joint?
Oh, yeah. It's so right now we're filming at the world famous Comedy Store, and that's what's up. In the basement, double what's up. A lot of crazy shit's happening down here. A lot of ghosts. Sam Kinison, Richard Pryor, adam.ray.
Drugs.
What's up?
Drugs.
Oh, so much drugs. I've smoked weed once, never done cocaine, but definitely down if you had some.
No, I don't have any.
I'm actually good on that.
Do
But
you want what's the
what's the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's comedy guest, and
I don't see that. Let me see.
Don't embarrass me in front of John Stamos.
We can cut all this out.
No, let's keep it in. This is gold.
Comedy guest. What's the password?
all lowercase comedy 72.
Ooh, 3 numbers away from Comedy 69, which should have been. Fuck.
What does 72 have to do? Is that when this
72 is my.
Yeah.
That was my softball number.
72?
Yeah.
Let me see. I talked to a guy who said he was your father.
Oh shit.
I don't know if he was or not.
All right, we'll see what happens. If this guy picks up, this will be at Jeremy's house 1st. Mm-hmm. Who is it? Wait. It's either like Gordon Ramsay or Tony Robbins.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot. Or Littlefoot from The Land Before Time.
Mm-hmm. Little Feet. The band.
Little Feet from the band.
You didn't play Little Feet earlier.
No. I had Toad the Red Sprocket up in the queue. Great. Oh, fuck. Dad didn't want to pick up, huh?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Well, let's try again.
Okay.
Might be good.
So, have you always been Greek?
Yeah, pretty much.
How is there? I wanted to bring some Dannon yogurt and just see like what would happen if you.
Yeah.
Because is it true that Greek people have to? Is it? Oh, fuck, sorry, I love that sound. Yeah, I didn't know you did sound effects.
We should do this whole thing as what is it? MRS? What's it called?
MSNBC,
ASR,
ALS, or no?
That's right.
MXPX. The
We
band.
just do little things.
ASMR.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nailed it. Yeah, I do. That's where there's.
Here, listen to this.
Well, I guess I'll cancel my Pornhub subscription because I know what I'm just fucking whacking off to.
Let's talk about that, but I just want to see.
Last time I whacked off was, to be honest with you, John Stamos, I'm trying to get a hold of it. I'm trying to like save it up for a person, you know?
This costs a lot of money.
I'm saving up my...
That's one of your jokes.
Oh, yeah, to lose my virginity.
Yeah.
John Stamos knows one of my jokes. By the way, it's one of 4 jokes I've told on stage. I do have some pickup lines, though.
Okay.
Because, you know...
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we, after this, we go out and I can sort of wingman for you. So you don't have to change shirts.
I would hope... But I'll wear... Where'd you get a shirt like that? Do they make that in men's?
Is that one of your stand-up jokes?
Yeah, sorry. I actually got that from ChatGPT. It said, how can you razz John Stamos?
Do gay jokes about his
I know.
Shirt. Yeah. This shirt, by the way, folks at home, it couldn't be a more masculine shirt.
It fits you well. Now, how do you get the confidence to drop another button like that?
Up here?
Well, because...
That's the Greek.
Greeks always have the chest hair out, huh?
Swarthy. I don't have much hair, but
do you shave it or does it not grow there?
Not super.
Did you put it on there or was it
no?
that real?
There's not that much hair here.
Yeah, some porn stars are like tape on pubes.
What's your infatuation with porn? Did you just like?
I don't know. I'm not even infatuated. I just
how many hours a day?
Well, since Jerry produces and directs a lot of porn, he's let me come to a lot of sets.
Do they shoot it at your house? Your mom's not in any of the porn, is she?
Actually, I know of, but now you're gonna make me do a deep dive.
Let's check it out.
One of the
titles.
films she was in.
Yeah, that was good.
Is
your mom hot? What does she look
bad.
like? Who does she look like?
Let's say she's got the face of Tilda Swinton.
Okay.
With the chest of Susan Sarandon.
Okay.
With the calves of Johnny Drama from Entourage. Remember that episode of Entourage where Johnny Drama was like, "Hey, Turtle, I want to get some fucking calves."
Did you see the episode I was on there? I played ping pong.
One of my favorite episodes of any TV show.
Which one?
I swear to God, the ping pong episode.
Yeah.
Where Drama's like, "I'll take you right now, Stamos."
Yeah. I didn't know how to play ping pong. And
what if you started crying right there? You almost started crying. Yeah, that was good. What used it?
I didn't know how to play ping pong, and the producer Doug Ellis, he said, "Well, just I'll teach you." And I took lessons, and there was this hot Korean girl who was teaching me ping pong and stuff.
Which is the best way because historically, Asian women pretty good with ping pong balls.
I think Korean, yeah.
Well, I went to in Thailand. There was a strip club,
Right,
called Get Ready.
Yeah,
the strip club was called Get Ready, John Stamos. That's the sound effect.
right.
And I'm sitting there drinking a root beer.
Were you ready?
Fuck no. No one's ever for a fucking pussy ping pong.
Yeah.
So that thing just came out at least like 40 miles an hour. Boom! Right in my face.
Like
Yep.
I'm doing this, like because we talked about the sound effect stuff.
I tried to have my mouth open so I could catch it because they said you could win a free like steak dinner if you caught it in your mouth. But also, they don't wash those balls.
No, because you saw where they came from. But well, the hell with that story. It didn't make much sense. But we did play.
Well, what I
ping
want
pong.
to say is you look like you actually play ping pong. So that's a little Hollywood secret. That's
Yeah.
what I love about TV movies. You never know. Like Harrison Ford probably had to do a lot. He probably had to get a Bowflex before he did Indiana Jones, training with a whip, right?
Yeah. Probably. I practiced a lot. I practiced, and I just kept getting worse and worse. And then when I showed up, they said, "We'll just CGI it," and that's like a special effects.
See, that's how they did Mark Wahlberg's
Penis
in Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
CGI. Mark Wahlberg, you ever meet that guy?
Yeah.
Was it like at 4 a.m. when he was taking an ice bath?
No, I didn't work out with him, but
So early.
it's too early.
Everyone's asleep, and he's on Instagram being like 60 push-ups a day.
Yeah.
Keeps the fucking pedophile away, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
But
Let's talk about your mom.
so she's
You're sort of just working this character out on me, aren't you?
yeah. I mean, I'm trying. There's something that I love about being in a basement. My mom doesn't come down when I play Xbox Live. I
Right.
talk a lot of shit.
You watch a lot of TV?
Say it again.
You watch a lot of TV.
I watch so much TV.
What's your favorite?
Well, Finding Bigfoot on A&E, Dr. Pimple Popper, My 600-Pound Life. A&E's got a show called Strange Addiction where it shows these women that just are obsessed with like sucking toes and eating soap.
Do you have braces? Is that
Yep.
better?
Invisalign's so expensive.
Yeah, you just get the braces. Where did you get those done?
It's a personal question, John Stamos.
I know, but there's a lot of good places
There's
to
a
go.
place
I'm
on
sure
Wilshire Boulevard, $60.
Car wash?
Yeah. Funny. All right, so here's some of my pickup
I
lines.
shouldn't have got
because-
my braces done at the bowling alley. I look like Jeremy.
Yeah.
You know.
Braces at the bowling alley is pretty much like getting a condom at the gas station, which I've done.
A what?
Not from a condom.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always so surprised when gas stations sell condoms.
Why?
Because like, go to a Rite Aid like a normal adult, or like
It's easy. You're getting gas. I'm gonna go take two of these.
Well, they sell pills. They sell Reese's. They sell Plan B at the gas station. Which
Oh, really?
I mean, I've heard.
What do you use a rubber for? You haven't had. You
Just I
masturbate
buy them
with-
for friends, and sometimes I got friends that don't.
So you just want to have it on hand. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you remember being like the cool? There was like the cool. You were the cool uncle in Full House.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever buy beer for the DJ or something like that?
No,
You didn't?
I don't think so.
I thought it was like season 7. DJ was like,
Season
"Can I
what?
get a Coors Light?" 7.
Season what?
7.
Season 7?
Well, that's fucked up, John.
Say the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones. I don't get.
Who's your favorite
no
band?
Satisfaction.
Beatles.
Beatles or Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Chili Peppers. What about what's some of your
Sister
favorite?
Hazel.
Sister Golden. Yeah.
Sister Hazel's good.
That's a good one.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Ladies. Yeah.
Annie Lennox.
Beach Boys.
Beach Boys. Yeah. What's your favorite band?
I like the Beach Boys.
But aside from the bit, but me too. But like for real, like if there was another band, if Beach Boys go, Stamos, we've had enough.
They have almost.
Okay. So who would you fuck with?
I just played with Willie Nelson.
Get the fuck out of here.
You got to be over 80 and for Stamos too.
He still looks like he's
90.
yeah.
Who has to clean your microphone after this thing?
Probably the crew at the Comedy Store. They got clean crew here. The crew at the Comedy Store. Fuck you, John Stamos. All right. So that's going to be a TV show I pitched called Fuck You, John Stamos.
Yeah.
Where it's just me. Because I do like what you said. At some point, I'd like to go out to some bars and see and try my luck with women. Because,
What would you?
Well, I don't know how to approach a woman. Life is every day I wake up and I'm like, fuck, like,
How do I approach a woman?
yeah, how do I approach? I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta take a shower. I gotta wash my shorts. I gotta make sure I got enough stuff in my fanny pack if I'm out.
What's in the fanny pack, by the way? While we're at it, but I want to get back to.
Well, no. So I go outside. I was in Cub Scouts for 2 months, and then we took us to the woods for some field trip. And I had to get my wolf badge by like giving one of the den leaders a back rub, and I was like, "This is not for me." Not giving back rubs. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm a good masseuse. But it's
Getting him is better.
Yeah. And also naked massages, not cool.
Not in the woods.
Well, especially not in the woods. It was fucking 40 below zero.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was, but we'll keep it in. But there was something about having a fanny pack that made me feel safe because if I'm in the woods and I run out of time and money, boom.
What is that?
What if somebody comes up and goes, "I'm gonna kill your fucking mom unless you have $40." Boom, save my mom's life.
Why would they? Who would do that?
Also, if they go, "Hey, what if like a bear was in the woods and the bear was like, I'm gonna suck your dick, Jeremy, unless you got any weed." Boom,
You got weed.
2 joints.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No, but you gotta be
Just in
prepared.
case. Yeah. JIC.
I mean, it's the same way you prepare for an acting scene or a concert.
Right.
You know your words, you know your lines, you know the songs, you know the chords.
You want it all covered.
I got some loose Tums just because I got horrific heartburn.
Do you get heartburn? You look like a guy who gets. What do you eat?
I mean, I'm half Jewish, so
Right.
soup. A lot of soup.
A lot of soup. All right, let's get back to if you meet a girl.
That's it. Oh, I got some lotion.
Okay.
Dryer sheet, Claritin. So I meet a girl. I go up to her at the bar. Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's is
good.
like my jam. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a big skee ball guy. I'm a big Ninja Turtles guy. I like any place with tickets because you have incentive to win.
Then you
Just
get
throw
all
up
the
in your
tickets.
mouth.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I'm just watching you with that
John
backpack.
Stamos puke. Bottle it, sell it on eBay. There's a girl on 40 Day Fiance or 50 Day Slut. Fuck, what was it called? 90 Day Fiance. Her name was Stephanie Maddow.
What?
I never forget this. And she started selling her farts online on the internet.
And
she jar her farts, John Stamos, and sell them for $50 a pop. And she made over like 70 grand in a year.
Wow. I know that. I used to go out with a girl who sang that song, Jar of Hearts. Jar of Hearts.
Close.
Yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with her?
Not too much.
So it's tough to keep in touch.
It's hard to keep in touch. So you go
So
to
let's
Dave
say
&
you're a
Buster's.
girl, right?
A lot of the girls are younger at Dave & Buster's. Isn't that sort of a kiddie place?
No, there's adults. There's a bar area.
What's the most what's the most points you've ever gotten?
55,000 points.
No shit.
Yeah.
And what did you buy with that at the thing?
You can't get much. The price center at Dave & Buster's, permission to speak freely.
Go ahead.
It's fucked up.
Is it?
can't get shit.
We should talk to them. What would you like
With
to have? there?
55,000 tickets, you know how much money that actually was?
What?
$475.
That's
you know what I
huge.
got for that? You know what I got?
What?
2
Slurpee?
now and later's, a bouncy ball,
Yeah.
and a headshot of Montel Jordan hugging an AIDS-free Magic Johnson.
That's worth a lot, isn't
I
it?
guess, yeah.
Better than the.
But that was for $475. I
Yeah.
could probably get down on Venice Beach.
That's true. I got a Slurpee machine. That's how I won enough for a Slurpee machine.
Oh, shit. That's what I fucking want.
Yeah.
I want a Slurpee machine in my bedroom.
A what?
Slurp. Whoa. Kick a guy when he's down, huh?
Sorry, buddy. I don't want to make fun of you because you're really great.
Not as cool as
The
yours.
whole thing, yeah. We'll cut this down to about a quick 3 minutes or
No, this
something.
will be a 4-minute sizzle reel for
Yeah, good.
Tubi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quibi?
John, you
Is
be
it
a
for
girl.
Quibi or Tubi?
Tubi or who?
Quibi.
Well, Quibi, R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Quibi. That came and went. That was, I want to say that sounded.
was a mistake.
Quibi's kind of like anal on a first date. Sounded
Yeah.
like a great idea, but nobody wanted to watch it.
No, why does it sound like a great idea? It's not an easy one to pull off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's starting a network is crazy. Even starting a podcast,
Yeah.
it still feels pretty challenging, and I'm just getting going. So you
feels-
be a girl, right?
okay,
I'm at
yeah.
Dave & Buster's. I come
Hi.
up to you. Hey, I couldn't help but notice you were also in the Prize Center. How many
Thank you.
tickets did you get?
55,000.
That's the same amount of tickets as I got.
Let's make out. No.
Is it that easy?
No.
So here's one of my pickup lines, right?
Okay.
Hey, I like your shirt. What you got more of those at home?
Why is that? Why
All
is?
right, no, that's a bad one.
You mean like would you want to wear one of her shirts or
Shut
something?
the fuck up. Here we go.
No, I'm just wondering. That doesn't make. I'm trying to make
Are
sense.
you still the girl or you being John Stamos now?
I'm the girl now.
Hey, what's your name?
Jesselyn?
Did you just have a Caesar?
Caesar salad?
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
This is going great.
The whole podcast is really a winner.
Can I smell your underwear? How quick are you supposed to ask that?
Not that that's too quick.
Okay. So how about what hole is your best? What hole is, sorry.
You could do that at miniature golf. At the end of miniature golf.
Oh, what hole is your best?
And they have arcades in the miniature golf place too. You could hang out of there.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Play your skee ball.
I'm a big putt-putt guy.
And you walk up to a girl and say, what was your best hole? Or what's your hole is best?
You can say what hole's your best at a putt-putt place.
Yeah.
But if you're like at a Subway sandwich place.
No.
No, because then they go, he means belly button, butt, or ears.
Yeah.
You know, in some countries.
You left mouth out, you know.
No one does the mouth anymore.
No, that's old school.
On some of the deep dives that go down on
TikTok?
On TikTok.
Yeah.
First of all, TikTok does not know me.
No.
My algorithms are fucked.
What are you? What do you get?
So last night I watched 4 back-to-back
Yeah.
homemade salsa recipes. And guess what? Immediately after,
Yeah.
boom. Hey, you want to see a new angle of the second plane hitting the World Trade Center? What the fuck?
That's weird.
So I'm off TikTok. I'm
Yeah.
strictly Facebook now. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg, even though he sold his soul to the devil. Mark Zuckerberg, I wish Tom from MySpace came out of the woodwork and was like, yo, Zuckerberg, suck on these nuts.
What's your favorite? Who was your alt? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So another one I'd say is, do you have a mirror in your panties? Because I can see myself in your panties. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Want to watch Three Ninjas later and then Ninjas later and then see
Did
what
it hurt?
happens?
Go back to the hurt from heaven.
So, did it hurt when you fell? So I go, did it hurt? And then she go, what hurt?
What hurt?
And then you go, when you fell from heaven, because assuming that she fell from the sky,
That's
didn't
a good
have
one.
a
No, I'm saying
parachute.
that's a good one. Go with that one.
You ever bungee jump?
No, I don't like.
What's how about this? I'm putting my notes away. How about this? I'm
you don't-
speaking from the heart.
Go ahead.
What's the craziest fucking thing you've ever done?
Marriage.
See, this is why I'm single.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. There's multiple reasons.
But you like women.
I would love to go on a date or.
What would you do?
I've been on dates online. Like, you ever play Sims?
No.
The video game Sims.
Oh no.
It's like Tetris, but
Molly
people.
Sims. No. Yeah.
Molly Sims. No, I would trust me. Welcome, dear diary. I've got so many posters above my bed. You want to hear the posters I got above my bed?
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett.
Yep.
Molly Sims.
Yep.
Molly Shannon.
Yep.
Michael Shannon, the actor.
Yeah, I get it.
The guy who invented Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, Shannon.
Yep. Peter O'Toole. Peter Billingsley.
Why Peter O'Toole?
I thought I was.
But
I don't
what
know.
brief shot.
Yeah.
Did you ever see
Shawshank Redemption.
Camelot?
Camelot. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite movie. Favorite movie of all time is probably
is
Jurassic Park 3.
Why?
It's the most underrated. It's got Vince Vaughn in it. He's
Can
like,
you do it?
wait,
Can you do it?
hey, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta get this Velociraptor, baby. I don't do impressions.
You don't know impressions, yeah.
Do you do any impressions?
I do Sammy.
Hagar
Yeah.
or Davis Jr.?
Davis Jr.
Let's hear.
I was on General Hospital, and he was on, and I wanted to play drums.
Sammy Davis Jr. was
Yeah.
on General Hospital.
Yeah. And they wouldn't let me play drums, and I knew he played drums, and there was a whole band set up because he was singing, and I said, Mr. Davis Jr., and they won't let me play drums on here, and we had this talk about music, and I think he got it. He said, hold on, babe, and he walks over to the producer's booth and comes back and goes, just do what I say, man. And I'm like, what? Just do what I say, as Sammy. And he gets up, and I introduce him, and he gets up and he says, Blackie, you play drums, right? I'm like, yeah. And I got up and I played drums with him. And that was the first time I played music on television, and I've been playing ever since.
I was told you weren't going to tell any Sammy Davis Jr. stories.
And
today,
here-
so that's blowing my fucking mind right now.
Yeah, I don't tell a lot. You all right?
I'm not supposed to have Red Bull.
So you meet a girl.
Well, if I meet a girl and I tell her that I know John Stamos and he's got a Sammy Davis Jr. story from General Hospital days.
I saw this. Do you know,
Whoa.
what do you call,
Okay.
what do you call these?
I call that the best part of my day. Well,
Okay.
I call that food if I was a baby. I breastfed until I was 16.
You did? Maybe that's
was-
why the stepdad doesn't
I was
like
hoping
you.
you were going to laugh and say, no, you didn't. And I'll go, yeah, you're right. I didn't. I was joking. But
Did you?
I can't lie.
Yeah.
Belly button, that's butt.
Uh-huh.
It was a little plump. Is she Latina?
What do you call this? Home?
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
home. Well, that's where I came from, but having a tough time getting back in.
I wonder why.
It's I used to say,
Hey, let's work on it.
I used to say Kim Kardashian when she had her first baby. I go, finally something that came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of going.
I get it. So say you're on a date with, you lucked out. You got a nice girl. You're sitting at...
and I have no preference. Black is my favorite color.
Yeah.
That's my favorite flavor.
Okay, say you made out with a nice African-American girl. You're sitting at a bar, and
What's her
you
name?
meet her there.
Daphne or Stacey?
Daphne, that's her name, Daphne. And I'll play Daphne, and it's like, oh, hello, hi, Jeremy, it's Daphne. It's nice to see you at this bar.
It's lovely to see you.
Good to see
Hope you don't mind sucking down a Red Bull.
No,
I just want to get stamina. Oh.
No. Start off with, you look very pretty.
That dress fits your body. You cannot see your fat rolls through.
No.
Shit.
Stop. You were good at fit your body. Stop at that. So try it again. Hi.
You have a wonderful smile, and your eyes are so perfect. You know what I would do?
What?
I'd never shoot a load in them.
Okay, that's it. See where you're
I get
close.
too honest.
When I say cut, just stop at that. Like.
Do you compliment their clothes or their
Yeah,
hair?
you can,
or their feet?
anything, but you don't talk about having, shooting a load in their eyes or anything.
That's inappropriate.
That's not right. So just start off with, you look pretty.
How about this?
Now,
How
to
about
get the Red Bull, first of all, it's rude to drink. You should ask her for, what would, start with that. Daphne?
Couldn't help but notice that you look a little. Your mouth looks chapped.
No.
You want some drink? You want
Just
some?
a simple, hi, would you like a drink?
Hey, what's up? Want Sprite?
No, I didn't say.
Oh.
Just say, what would you? We're at a bar. You're at a nice bar. Say you're at dinner. Actually, you're gonna have. You're have sit down have dinner first. You don't know. You're not eating yet because.
Oh, I didn't order yet.
And we don't need pantomime.
Where am I? Am I Cheesecake Factory, Denny's, Panera?
What's the nicest version of someplace you would take? Cheesecake Factory could work, right?
Cracker Barrel.
No, I think Cheesecake Factory has more.
Their menu's extensive.
There's more on the menu.
I'll be honest though. Once I go front and then back,
Yeah.
I don't have time to open another fucking page.
No. Well, let's say we're there.
Sweet.
And you're there before. She walks up in a beautiful sundress. It's sunny and it's a nice.
Okay, shut the fuck up, John. Oh, excuse me, waiter. Is this written in Braille? Because I can't fucking read the menu. Thanks. Can I get another one? Did you see that? Sorry, I'm nervous. I'm waiting for a date. Oh, Kimberly.
Hi. No, I'm Daphne.
Daphne.
Yes.
Sorry, I bang a lot of whores.
No, you were so good
right.
up to that. Just say, Daphne, that's a pretty.
See my issue, though.
Well, clearly. But talk about what a nice name that is, first of all.
Daphne.
What does it remind you of?
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, very good. Yeah, thanks. That's my mom named me after Daphne and Scooby-Doo.
My dad took our family dog before he left when I was 7.
Okay.
Personal story.
Order her a drink. You know what you
would love is probably a milkshake, or unless you're lactose intolerant. You do not seem like someone I want to be around when the smoke starts.
No, that could be okay. If she has a sense of humor about,
I don't want to assume you have a drinking problem. Would you like a milk or a Diet Dr. Pepper? It doesn't have to be diet unless you're on a diet. You don't look like you're on a diet.
No, let her say. Oh, hey, may I have some white wine? Are you drinking tonight, Jared?
I'm always drinking.
Okay. May I have a white wine, please?
And I'll have I don't see color, so I'll have a red wine.
You don't see color. Okay. And then so now just a conversation, but don't talk about.
Bring your finest Cabernet.
Okay, where you're at, don't. And here's the key.
Cheesecake Factory?
Don't talk about
upgrading.
yourself. Just start out asking her a million questions.
Shit, I don't think I have 5, but
Just come up with 7. Girls want to talk about themselves. They want to be flattered.
Yeah.
They don't really want to hear if she asks you questions, great, but ask her questions.
Okay. How long before I put it back on myself?
Nope. No, just put
what if she's telling a boring fucking story?
We didn't get to that point yet.
What if she's like,
I'll tell
I got
you.
a bird tattoo when I was 17.
Well, that's you say what kind of bird?
What kind of bird is it?
And she says a hummingbird, and you say,
I taught myself how to play the harmonica.
Oh yeah.
And every time I play it, it always attracts this pigeon in my neighborhood.
Really?
And it sits on a branch right outside my bedroom window. And I'll be honest, I thought about fucking shooting it with a slingshot, but I didn't.
No, don't talk about hurting animals.
Okay, I gotcha.
Taking pictures of it. You wanted to take pictures of it.
Where did you get your tattoo from, Daphne?
Oh, I got it when I was in drunk college,
Yeah, I dropped out of high school.
Yeah, I figured. Do you ask her where it's at?
Where's the tattoo at? Is it lower back or is it upper shoulder?
Oh, I can't. Maybe if I have another, I'll show you, but I can't.
Shit. Garcon, 2 more white wine spritzers, and those avocado rolls aren't here yet, so you might want to.
We didn't order yet, but Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
Now here's the thing that you got going for you. You're funny. Girls like funny guys, so
There
just
is
keep
that.
that. Yeah, keep that.
Yeah,
All right,
I
so
mean-
keep asking more questions about her.
So, do you ever watch Forensic Files?
I'm not into true crime.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
Everyone's into true crime.
Yeah.
I recently started watching Snapped on TLC.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't ever be on that show.
No.
Every episode, it's like, Corinne found her boyfriend looking at nudes.
Now, if you see her looking at her watch or her phone, know that you've
She's
lost
probably
her.
timing my story,
No,
right?
you've lost her. So move on to
Lost her
something.
where? To another guy?
No, but just her attention. You want to keep her attention.
Oh, shit. So that's the whole name of the game. Keep them here, keep them drinking.
Keep
and then
ask
leave at the
her
same
more
time.
questions and look, ask questions now, but add flattery.
What if I'm like, so what's your favorite movie?
That's okay. I love The Wizard of Oz.
Gay.
Oh, you
don't-
don't want to say gay?
Oh, no, gay was the name of the lead munchkin.
Oh, gay, that little one, yeah.
Yeah, gay
Yes.
straight was his
What's your
name.
favorite movie?
Imagine if your name was Gay Straight. He was like the brother of George Strait, but his
Yeah.
career never took off.
And he doesn't like country.
He hates country.
Right.
What's my favorite who?
What's your favorite movie?
So I've
You don't have to yell. We're in a booth.
Sorry.
You're not good at pantomime. You're not good at like.
I'm not good at a lot of stuff. Thanks for bringing it up, Daphne. Boy, you're a real bitch. Sorry, don't say that.
No,
Don't-
we're still. Okay, let me go back to Daphne. So
favorite-
tell me a little bit about yourself. What's your favorite?
Well, so
What do you like to do in your free time, Jeremy?
I'm a virgin,
Really?
but yeah. So
Let me have a drink after that. Yeah.
and I'm actually cool with it. I'm actually
Is it because of religion or?
I'm kind of an atheist, also a little bit
don't,
Jewy.
You don't know about.
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Don't.
So God's probably real, but like,
Yeah.
you know, then all of a sudden, like my goldfish drowned, and I was like, "Is there a God?"
Right.
My mom's boyfriend Jerry tried to pin the murder on me. I was like, "It's a fucking fish. It
Right.
drowned on its own."
Right.
It's not my fault. He couldn't fucking swim.
Yeah.
So
But that's not. So you're just holding
favorite
out.
movie's probably Air Bud 6.
So you're holding out for the right woman?
I think so.
'Cause
It's
you're,
also-
look, if I may, Jeremy, you're a pretty attractive guy and you're funny too. And we women love a funny guy.
And you have a lot of masculine features, Daphne, but you still, everything looks like it's in the right place.
She would think some of that's funny.
Yeah. But then I go, you know what, though, Daphne? If I really wanted to tell you why I'm still single and
Yeah.
lonely and a virgin, it's probably because I put my foot in my mouth a lot.
Really?
And if I was in defeat, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not.
Right.
Um,
So
I'm
why
into
do you,
weird
do you
shit,
get
though.
nervous or are you?
Oh yeah, So look, from San Antonio, check.
Right. Mhm.
Don't know how to cook, check.
Right. Well, I could
Look-
teach you.
What would you make me? Cream cheese?
No, you don't make cream cheese. Would you like tacos? I could
Thought
come
you
over
were
on
a
a.
chef.
I come over on a Tuesday and we could cook. Make tacos.
No, I'm more of like a spaghetti Sunday guy.
We could do that. Yeah, we could do some spaghetti Sunday. You were talking about something else. What was it?
I can tell she's bored.
Bored. I'm ready to kill myself. No.
Yeah, it makes two of us.
I think you're very. What is she? I think you're very handsome, Jeremy.
Oh shit!
And if you were just alone with me on a desert island, what would you do?
Great question. I've thought about this.
Yeah.
So first of all, I put on some gloves
Yeah.
and I give you one of my famous Jeremy Beach back rubs.
Why do you have to put gloves on?
Just in case something happens to you and they come looking for me. I don't know.
Okay.
Forensic Files always says if you're with a woman
Yeah.
and you don't know her very well, put on gloves just in case they find her body or your body.
Right. No glove, no love.
So, no glove, no love. Mm-hmm. Holy shit! I just watched the OJ documentary
Did
again.
you on Netflix?
So that's why I was actually. I bring a little portable TV and a stick of Game Gear, probably some brown sugar Pop Tarts, and I
Right.
go, if we're not getting off this fucking island, we might as well watch some TV,
Right.
right? But then push comes to shove.
OJ was innocent, right?
Is this Daphne or John Stamos?
Daphne.
Yeah.
See, this is where you really got to be on your toes now.
Fuck.
I think he was innocent.
Okay, Daphne. Check,
Well, I
please.
mean, but there was no pictures of him. It's the glove. That was bullshit. Like if it would,
Well,
you know.
Mark Furman really fucked him up. Kato Kalin was in the pool house. I don't know, eating pizza or playing with his butt.
You think he was guilty?
Kato Kalin?
No, OJ.
You know Kato Kalin's on
OJ.
Kato Kalin's on Raya.
Yeah. That's where you met me.
Yeah. Yeah. OJ, I think OJ.
Just she's, she thinks he's innocent.
I think, you know what I'm saying?
What? Like, come up with a scenario that makes him innocent.
I think that OJ was framed
Yes, I do too.
by the guy who played Theo on the Cosby Show,
Yes.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Because they were friends. It could have been Cosby too. Cosby could have been like,
Cosby could have been.
baby, if I help you, then you help me.
Yeah, you don't do impressions.
I don't do.
I don't do.
I'll
Yeah.
be honest, the first voice I ever did as a kid was Bill Cosby.
Oh, really?
I was a big fan of Fat Albert. I was a big kid. So Fat Albert was kind of like my,
I love Fat Albert.
I love, holy shit.
Right?
I would love to see Sammy Davis Jr. go up there. Here, do Sammy Davis Jr.
But I'm still Daphne.
Oh, shit. So.
But this is good. You're telling her what she wants to hear. Now she's getting
Now
a little.
conversation's moving.
Yes, the conversation. You're drinking a little wine. You say OJ's innocent. She likes that. Right on.
You want to keep, in my experience now, Stamos, and you tell me if I'm off here.
I'm trying to.
You want to make her feel like she shouldn't call her friend, right?
Yes.
Because I've been on 2 dates, both over Zoom, and one of them she logged off. The other one, another guy came into the video,
Right.
and he was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Yeah. But you're doing so well with Daphne. So you pro OJ.
So-
where do you feel about the war in the Middle East? Where are we at with
Thanks
that?
for asking, Daphne.
Yeah.
This is great dinner conversation.
We didn't order. Did we order?
No, Garcon.
Can you order for me? There's so many things on this menu.
Sure. She would love a meatloaf sandwich and extra ketchup. Is that okay?
No, I don't want that.
I'll have that. She'll have 2 scoops of ice cream, and potentially and just bring the salad and the bread.
And also, can you order something for my seeing eye dog, please?
Oh yeah. Do you mind getting some brisket or some peanuts for the? Does he have a peanut allergy?
No, he's fine with that.
So can you get for fucking Fido down there? Get him some kibbles and bits or some
Yeah, anything would be great.
kitties and
thanks.
clits, which would be the name of my dog food company. Kitties and clits.
Yeah, she likes
Which
that.
she thinks that was funny.
Yeah.
So bring some food. Maybe some peanut butter. Wink, wink. And
Yeah.
and then maybe bring my car around so we can get out of here and start
that.
getting to the bumping.
That'd be good. Can I use the restroom real fast?
Oh fuck!
Hand me my stick.
Don't let her leave.
Hand me my stick, please, and I'm
Wait,
take my
Daphne's fucking
I'm gonna take
blind? Oh, shit. Daphne's blind this whole time? Yeah. That's at John Stamos on Twitter. Sam, we got a few more minutes. I do have a question I got to ask you.
This is real improv
This
stuff,
is,
right?
Oh, this is great. This is all, we're going to
got
chop
this
this down to
a
about
nice-
2.5
nice-
minutes.
nice,
John,
tidy.
I don't know if you're on the internet.
Hold on. There's I want to make this call again.
Yeah, go ahead. We're going to pull up some articles, John, because there's been a lot going on in the news lately, and I thought that it might be fun to talk about some of the stuff that's been happening.
Okay.
In a little segment we like to call, Whoa, did you fucking see that? Did you see that happen?
Can we, I don't mean to mess up your
Go
show,
ahead.
but I got, your dad wanted to, I got somebody who,
You've got my real dad on the phone?
yeah, Jerry.
Well, Jerry's my mom's boyfriend. Alan's my dad.
This is Alan. Hi, Alan. I wanted you to meet your. Jeremy's here, and he's never met his real father. And I said I know his real father, and I just wanted you to say hi to your son if you could.
Holy shit.
That's him.
Dad, did you just wake up from eating some Cocoa Puffs?
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe it's not butter. Says Fabio, the guy I would fuck if I was gay. You have to have a list. You have to have a list just in case your wife gives you a hall pass. Right, John Stamos?
Yeah, this is the first time you're seeing your father in the longest time, and you're talking about fucking Fabio.
Well, I'm fucking nervous, John Stamos.
Yeah.
Dad, what's up?
I think about you. I know we don't stay in touch, but I think about you.
Yeah, what's up? You remember when you dropped me at Chuck E. Cheese and said good luck, and then you peaced out? You know who raised me? The gorilla in the animatronic band.
Yeah, but you did hit a couple of nice skee balls that day.
He
You
watched
remembered.
it. Yeah.
Dad, I don't want to get too crass, but thanks for passing on the sweet dick.
All right. Well, thanks. Thanks,
That's
Jeremy's
it?
dad.
Can I borrow $60?
Anything you need, kid, you call me. Father's Day's coming up.
Yeah. Well, and Sun's Day has been happening. So if you want to pay the piper and send me some potato salad money, I'll send you my Venmo.
Potato salad. Why don't you close your legs a little bit? You got something.
Whoa. Wow. We'll keep it in. Super funny, Dad. That must be where I get it from. Psych.
Be nice. This is your dad. Yep.
Thank you for making this reunion happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. I feel like a Make-A-Wish kid when he found out his dad was the fucking emperor of the fucking Smurfs.
All right. See you, Jeremy's dad.
See you, Alan. Or,
I got my own Make-A-Wish.
oh, too soon.
Good-looking kid.
Funny. Shit, dude. Oh, he hung up.
Oh,
Yeah.
there.
How
about that?
I'll be honest, that was
Now you should cry now. Emotional. Get emotional.
that was wild.
Right? Meet your dad. Don't say I never gave you anything. You okay?
I'm fine.
You need a back rub or anything?
Yeah, but let's rain check it.
Okay. Do we have Kleenex?
Oh,
we have a
I got
tissue?
plenty of Kleenex.
Do you have a tissue in that little?
Those are safe for something else.
Okay. Well, that was a lot.
That was wild. Thanks for making that happen.
You're welcome.
I didn't know my dad was still alive. It's kind of like Brittany Griner. You don't know he's out there until he gets caught vaping in a different country.
Yeah. You never know. Well, I thought the reunion was sweet. I thought that was
I
nice.
really appreciate that. I owe you one. Every time you need anything, you want me to call. You want me to call?
You don't have to call anybody.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, speaking of not calling, I was this close to being the Scripps National Spelling Bee when I was a child. Are you a good speller?
No, I really am not.
Spell
Check tells me to, like, what?
check is my sometimes auto.
SPELLCHECK.
Oh shit! Okay, Stephen Hawking. You know what? Autocorrect is the worst though.
Yeah.
One time I texted my mom "sleep tight, baby," and
What
it
is
changed it to "sheep tits, lady." One time I said, "Yo, mom, I'm starving. Pick up some baby back ribs." Autocorrect changed it to baby black kids. She
So
wanted
she
me to
brought-
pick up some baby. So she brought home. She went down to
What?
to watch her
Cosby's house?
Cosby's House, Lady Foot Locker.
Right.
So, U.S. News reported that to win the Scripps National Spelling Bee, contenders must also master geography. And as you can tell, the look on her face says, "Oh, Tim the Toolman Taylor style." This is Dua Shia Juazinazi. And she's 13 of San Diego, and she reacts after correctly spelling a word as she competes during the first preliminary round of the Scripps National Spelling Bee at the Gaylord, super funny, National Resort and Convention Center. So I guess you got to know geography now, too. So if they were like, spell the word queef, and then you're like, can I get it in a sentence? And they go, the queef smelled like shit. And then you go,
But where was the
where was the queef at?
Yeah.
All right, next story. So that happened. Here's one of my. I love animal stories. This one says, "Loose pet kangaroo keeps police hopping." Do you like when headlines make jokes?
No.
What would you do if you saw a kangaroo? Are you afraid of What are you afraid of, John Stamos?
Not much.
Yeah.
No. They box.
They
Yeah,
box.
they do. They box.
Well, I'll be
I've seen
honest.
them.
I've only been in 2 fights ever. One was with one of those Mike Tyson punch out. And the other one was
Jerry.
my mom's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'll shadow box
Right.
just in preparation, and I fucking here.
You look built though. You look
I do about 80 push-ups a day,
Yeah.
and my mom bought me a Bowflex when I was like 12.
Have you ever walked in on your mom having sex with Jerry?
Oh, is water
Liquid?
liquid?
Yeah.
That's Will Smith. Did Will Smith bungee jump out of the Grand Canyon?
Did
That
he?
was pre-slap.
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts.
The slap or the jump?
Both.
Yeah.
I think I would have bungee jumped after the slap just to make people forget about it.
What did you see when you walked in? Did they? Well, why was you walking into your mom's room?
Because she left the door unlocked and I left my gum in her purse.
Okay.
I fucking wanted gum.
Yeah. When you want gum, you gotta have it.
Yeah. Also, I didn't have my fucking Venmo set up yet, so or PayPal or Apple. So New Zealand has more sheep than people, says whogivesaffuck.com. But humans are catching up. So New Zealand is all sheep right now. No people.
That's not bad.
Oh my. And that was tonight's
shitty joke.
John Stamos. That's what's up, dude.
You ever see? There's jokes about it, but do you ever see
Kevin Spacey put that gerbil up his butt?
No, not Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Richard Gere.
Yeah. No. People actually have sex with sheep. You know that?
Know that. There's a whole chat room I'm in where guys who've done it talk about it.
Oh, really?
They
put the back legs in the boots, I heard, so they can't run away. You ever hear about that?
This is news to me, but it sounds. Look, if you're gonna do it, you might as well make sure that you do it. There's a guy in Enumclaw, Washington, that had sex with a horse.
Yeah.
And that guy is no longer with us. R.I.P.
Oh, he got fucked by the horse?
So he had a family too. Can you imagine your friends? They're like, "Do you hear what happened to John?"
What happened to your dad? Yeah.
He was killed by a horse, and they go, "Fuck!"
Or got ran over by a horse.
Ran over by a horse. So he was on the beach and he fell off
Christopher Reeve style.
And they go, "No, not exactly." So the horse was well hung.
Yeah.
They go, so he ran into the dick like he was trying to limbo underneath it, and it smacked him in the forehead.
Yeah.
Nope. He was bored in his marriage. Went down to the stable, brought some hay, brought a Sudoku just in case the horse was asleep. Needed to kill some time. Horse wakes up.
Can we go back to the Cheesecake Factory?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm.
What did you major in college?
Like all of a sudden she's waking up. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You were asleep for an hour. That was wild.
I was. What was in that?
Surprised I'm still here.
What was in that Chardonnay?
Nothing. Sugar.
Hey.
You know what my favorite ingredient to put in extra cookies is?
Go ahead.
Sugar.
And
chocolate chips, sugar, chocolate chip cookies. What's your favorite cookie, John Stamos?
I like white cookies.
Yikes.
I don't see color, but I taste it.
January 6th is also your favorite holiday.
No.
So New Zealand has more sheep than people.
Yeah,
Next
we
story.
did that.
Fucking great. So I'll never go to New Zealand unless I have a huge fucking sheep fetish. Great band name.
Sheep fetish.
Right? If you were to be in a band tonight, you, me, my dad.
Sheep fetish.
What's the name of the band?
Sheep fetish.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, sheep fetish.
Would you sing or play drums?
Drums.
So,
Are you a singer?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear something.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
So you don't sing. This is like an acting class where you go and they say, okay, you're driving in a taxi cab and it's sorry, go ahead. What's this? New tragic magic touch.
It's
fun though, right? Are you having fun?
John, can I be honest?
No.
I don't get out of the house a lot. I play a lot of Xbox Live. I play a lot of PlayStation. I'm just downstairs a lot. And to me, one of my heroes, you respond to my Facebook message. I didn't know you knew my dad. You came down. You're down to play. You're down to clown. I showed you my weed. You get weird about it. You didn't fucking rat me out to my mom. She doesn't know I have weed, even though I haven't only smoked it once.
Can I be honest? I thought you were Jeremy Piven.
Well,
And that's why
what if I fucking rip my face off?
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's why I'm having a good time, but I mean, if I'm honest, that's I'm not
Well, let's rank the famous Jeremys. Ready? Jeremy Piven, Jeremy Renner, Jeremy. Larson is my last name. Jeremy.
I like you the best.
Let's fucking go.
Sorry, I interrupted this great bit.
So Harry Potter's new trio got the magic.
You know what
touch.
show I've been watching? Wait,
let me guess.
Okay.
Chop Jr.
Nope. Keep going. You're not going to guess it. You might.
Animal Control on Fox with Joe McHale.
Nope.
Press Your Luck.
No.
See that game show? Remember Press Your Luck? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Yeah, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
What's your favorite game show of all time?
I like, What's My Line?
Whose Line Is Anyway? No. What's My
That's
Line?
what we're doing. We're doing Whose Line.
What's My Line? That sounds like a Coke show.
It is.
What's my line? Just a bunch of fucking spazzed out.
That's your line.
That's your
Is
line.
that your line? Is that your line?
Is that my Where's my bump? That's my line. Wait, so what?
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
I've heard that show is incredible.
It's off the his owl.
And they're all like, because Mormons traditionally are all just about soaking.
Soaking?
So soaking is where the man will just rest inside of the woman, just chill out, enter, chill. And then one of their friends or their kids or maybe just a guy they met on Craigslist will hop on the bed to cause a little bit of friction, a little bit of movement, but no penetration on the guy's part. So the bed shakes, and then the woman hopefully.
But this is soaking?
That's soaking.
That's
what Google says.
Is it dry humping? I don't get it. You said they're not
dry hump? No, dry humping. You can still come. Okay. Soaking, I don't think.
Soaking.
Because I'd have stage fright. If there's somebody else behind me, I'd be like, "Yo, Tyler, you're bouncing too hard."
Yeah, right.
So that's what Mormons do. But
they lay on a bed and someone jumps and they try to have an orgasm that way.
Yep. This is why I'm not into religion, because I'm just like, yo, I got 2 fingers and I don't want to be told when and how to use them.
2 fingers. What do you do with the 2?
Well, so there's something called a stranger. I remember one of my old PE teachers.
How many times do you masturbate a day?
So we're looking at 5:30.
Yeah.
So wake up, boom.
What do you call it?
What's that?
What do you call it? Jacking?
I don't like saying jacking off because it already looks like you're fucking trying to start a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't do it that hard. There was a homeless guy that lives outside our house.
Yeah.
And he's always screaming, and sometimes I'm doing it while he's screaming. I'm like, fuck, now I need to piss him off because sometimes I have the best sessions when he's screaming. So he'll be like, "Ah! Yeah!"
And you're like,
and while it's happening, and I'm like, well, now I open my window, I'll go, "Get a job, you piece of shit." And then he goes, "Fuck you," and I go, "Here we go." Yeah.
So the more pissed off, the more he screams. You throw stuff out like ping pong balls and stuff out.
I got no problem throwing stuff at homeless guys.
Yeah.
There's a homeless guy I saw breastfeeding a stuffed animal on Los Angeles.
Makes sense.
Florida family was left with $700K in damages after a Costco fridge free installation turned into a nightmare.
Okay.
What's the last nightmare you had? Don't say this.
This show?
Fuck.
No, that's easy.
Florida, though. Every time I hear Florida family, I always think Gabby Petito.
The last nightmare I had was I did this thing, Dr. Phil show.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That guy's. Well, look, when you're tired of being yourself or no one's into it, fucking throw on a fucking ball cap.
What's your best impression? Give me some impressions.
I can do.
Did you, as a job, were you a tour guide?
I've had one job.
Were you never a tour guide at Universal?
Nope. I worked at Albertsons. I bagged groceries, and then they transferred me to a Vons. But Vons is all Vons is where the Albertsons is everybody shops there. Vons is
ghetto
cholo.
Yeah.
But cholos that are I went and saw Lilo and Stitch a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And there was a guy walking through with his dad. Felt so bad for me. He had 4 large popcorns, 4 large sodas. Couldn't see his family. No sight. Pitch black dark. 40 minutes into the film. He walks in. He's like, "Alyssa! Alyssa!" And this cholo guy goes, "Alyssa's dead, man. Shut the fuck up." And everybody cheered for that guy.
And just to get him to shut up.
Yeah, get him to shut up because we were trying to watch Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. Alyssa. Elvis, yeah.
Cynthia Nixon, star of Sex and the City, reveals that she hated Sex and the City. Certain things haven't aged well. Well, yeah, no shit, Cynthia.
First
of all, you have gotten older.
No. Yeah.
But look, everybody gets older. Yeah. I'm 38, and I know I look like I'm 55. But Cynthia Nixon, it's also so funny to me when so many people speak up and you're like, nobody fucking asked you. But
do you like it when celebrities?
I'm not a big fan, but
like politics and stuff.
I don't mind it.
Who'd you vote for?
Mike Pence.
Now that's important conversation. Like if Daphne asked you that, where do you stand?
Well, because I'll say this.
I'm Daphne.
I'll be straight up.
Okay.
I wasn't into Kamala, but I wasn't into Trump. Hasselhoff, I tried to write in, but they were like, they said, "Sir, you already voted for Pence," and I was like, "Well, can I have an add-on, a +1?"
If you were in Germany,
do they get 2? You can write somebody in Germany.
Or Hasselhoff in Germany,
Is he the president in Germany?
He should be.
Oh no, it's that woman, Angela Merkel.
Yeah.
No, Angela.
That's Merkel. Merkin.
Merkin.
Yeah, Angela Merkin. You know what a
Germans
merkin
have
is?
such weird names. Merkin.
You know what a
Hitler.
merkin is?
What's that?
You know what a merkin is? You don't, do you?
Okay, I thought this was a safe space.
It's not. Do you know what it is?
Let me guess.
Go ahead.
A shoe.
Nope.
A jacket.
No. This is a good game.
Yeah, I'm having a fucking blast.
Google it. Can we throw it up on the Goog?
Wow, look at you just taking
machine?
control of the Google.
Well, I had to
John
do this.
Stamos takes.
Look what it is.
Oh shit!
What is it?
That's what
Read
we
it.
call too many pubes.
Read it.
So Merkins have been historic. Fuck.
Merkin is
have
a
been
pubic wig or toupee typically made of fake hair that is worn over the pubic area.
sweet. It says it can be used for various reasons, including covering up pubic hair after shaving, concealing medical conditions like STIs, or for theatrical purposes in film or theater.
See, now you learned something today.
Yeah, I was told by my producers I would not learn anything today,
Yeah, and here you
especially
go.
about Merkins.
Merkins, right.
Merkin would be, now if there was let's say there's a Tracy Chapman cover band called Merkins.
I've got a fast Merkin.
Okay. Remember how Fast Car blew up because Luke Holmes made Tracy Chapman super popular?
Oh, yeah.
What song do you think is next? Like, what if, like, Willie Nelson covered 1 Week by the Bare Naked Ladies? You think that would pop off?
It's been 1 week. Yeah. Can you do it?
It's been.
It already sounds like the Bare Naked Ladies. It's been.
You know what song I want to play at my funeral?
Go ahead.
Chumbawamba's Tub Thumping.
Don't tell me. It starts off.
It's the Merkin of songs.
I take a vodka drink. I take a whiskey drink. I take a vodka drink. Is that the one?
Yep, but
How's it go?
pitching the night away.
Yeah.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Yeah, that's you.
lot
But
of-
you'll be dead at the funeral. It'll be tough.
Well,
That's why you know.
I want to be dead, but also have like one eye open, just so when people look over, they go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
But
Do you want me to go to your funeral?
I would love for you to be there. There's so many people I would love to be there.
Who?
Okay, let's start the list. Gail King, Caitlin Clark,
Right.
Condoleezza Rice, Kate McKinnon,
Yes, makes sense.
Tom Brokaw, Dana Carvey,
Don't you want any big stars there, like Beyonce or
The Rock,
The Rock? What about
But I would want The
Taylor
Rock.
Swift?
Taylor Swift. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Not a huge Swiftie fan
Why?
because she didn't vote for my pence. But
Let's get back to Daphne. So, So your politics. So what are your
Here's what I would. Here's.
what are your politics?
Thanks for asking, Daphne. That's not a fucking buzzkill. Here's what. Here's
I
what
want
I
you to
asked.
get to the end of this dinner and get and see if she wants to go.
Daphne,
out
have
with
you ever been
again.
on a hike?
I love hiking.
Are you afraid of owls?
Who?
Owls.
Play that back.
What? Owls?
I said who, and you said owls.
Oh,
Play that back, folks. I think I got him.
I think you got me. Well, this
Did
has
I
been.
really?
So I always have to end the show once the guest is a fucking dickhead.
Wait a
John
minute.
Stamos, I really appreciate you being here.
So that's it for the date, right? We're done.
So I'm hoping at the end of the day. So I would ask Daphne. My last question would be: how you getting home? Did you have? If you were to rate your dinner tonight out of 1 to 20, what would you rate it?
I'd say a good 17. You really are funny, Jeremy, and you're.
What are the
I mean, I
things-
can't see you, but I'm assuming you're handsome.
Oh, that's right. She's blind. Fuck.
Well, it's
Although-
okay.
One of my friends went on a date with a hermaphrodite.
Did you tell him to go fuck herself at the end of the night?
Yeah, it was his Uber driver,
Yeah.
and they hit it off. He didn't know.
Yeah.
She's a woman, but she's got a PP too.
Yeah.
So they go upstairs. One thing leads to another. One way or another.
Yeah.
I've got both. And so she goes, I've got to tell you something. And he goes, what's up? And she goes, I'm a hermaphrodite. And he goes, that's not what's up. And she goes, I thought you'd be into that. You have the face of someone, I swear to God, who'd be into that. And he was like, thank you? He didn't know if that was a compliment.
Yeah.
He also said, this feels like dinner conversation. Like you probably should have brought this up when we were having some snacks.
Yeah.
So she goes, are you into that? He goes, no, but can I see it? So yoink, pa-boom, pa-boom.
Two?
Sorry. I don't know what the second one was.
Right.
He said one, so
Okay,
boom.
boom.
And then Merkin. And he stood there and he was like, holy shit. My guest was John Stamos today.
Thank you, everybody.
Daphne, I hope to see you on the flip side.
Yeah, you're very
Follow me-
handsome.
Will you follow me on Instagram?
Yeah. I can't see Instagram, but if I
Oh, shit. See, that's the most
See,
fucked
that's-
up thing is
yeah,
to
it's
keep
blind.
asking,
Yeah,
you want to
questions.
go watch the sunset?
yeah, no.
You want to listen to the water
Yeah.
come out of my Brita?
Come out of your what?
Brita.
What's a Brita?
Oh, shit. Wow, blind people don't know what British are. Times have changed since COVID. John, you on Instagram? You want to plug anything? Great, thanks a lot, John. That's at John Stamos on Instagram, right?
It is. I'm on. Have you watched that show, Palm Royale with Kristen Wiig?
Yeah.
I'm on that show.
Guys,
Season.
this has been, and I'm not even fucking joking, aside from getting a high score on skee ball, aside from talking to my dad 30 minutes ago, and aside from my mom having a C-section so that I could come out not premature, but just regular mature, meeting John Stamos and hanging out for an hour was maybe the greatest day of my life.
Me too.
I don't fucking believe you, but I'm going to need that in writing.
All right.
So Palm Royale, check him out. Check him out on Instagram. If you see him on the street next to Dobrek's Pizza, say what's up. And as always, keep it.
What's the catchphrase? What's the catchphrase?
And that's what's up.
Let's do it together.
And as always, that's what's up.
Look at me when.
And as
2,
always,
3, 4, and that's what's up.
Fucking, that was great. Let's turn the cameras on and record this.
Are
one.
we gonna get somewhere?
Shag, we record the whole thing.